Okay, okay. So I guess I'm supposed to talk about this because this has been on my mind all day, all day. Like every time I get in the car and I be driving all day, this has been on my mind. So I hate to tell. No, I don't really even hate to say it, but guess what? You're not chosen. I'm not chosen. There's no one chosen, right? There's not. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? So guess what? You actually, your ori, your spiritual self, right? You, before you came down, right? Your spirit man, right, was up there in the spirits and in the ethers, right? And you was looking and you out there with your ancestors and stuff like that, right? You yourself chose this path. You yourself chose this path, okay? You yourself chose this path, okay? And think about this, because I guess sometimes that makes people feel better, like because I'm responsible for my choices, right? Either I was listening to my Ori, I took my Ori's advice before I found Ifa. I still have my Ori. It's always been here with me. That's my higher self, right? So if you're not an Ifa, you would say your higher self. So either I listened. Some people call it the conscience. Either you listened or you didn't, right? You listened or you didn't. You listen to your higher self or you listen to your flesh man, right? Or people like to call ego. And so you and the calamities, and there's certain calamities and things that have happened to me in my life as such, right? And I chose, like, because I knew, my higher self knew, because of the destiny that I chose, that certain calamities were going to come upon me, right? And so I knew that this is why all of those calamities didn't. Well, no, actually it did, because I did unalive myself when I was 12. Like literally, I unalived myself when I was 12. So yeah, it did. It did. So it did at the young age. It killed. It did. It did unalive me. But then they were like, no, because you chose this and you're right, and it's not your destined time. So boop, get back out. Like they kicked me out of the ancestral realm. They gave me some more ashe and some more fortitude, right? So I never took that route again. I've never done that. I never thought about doing it again. But because they fortified me and they was like, okay, it's gonna be a minute till she come up to herself and remember her Ori and her destiny. So we need to fortify her with some more stuff. That happened. But I chose this. You chose this. Your higher self chose this. Um, yeah, even for me and Ifa, like the Orisha didn't choose this for me. Olodumare didn't choose this for me. Olofin didn't choose this for me. Okay, Olofi didn't choose this for me. As a matter of fact, Olodumare is making sure the cosmos is cosmosing, right? Is doing what it's supposed to do in all of the universes, right? That's why we got Orisha and Irumale, right? And that we got our spiritual team, our ancestors, and our Ori. But you chose this. Okay, I chose this path in life. I chose this. I chose the assignments. And so, could I have struggled? Yes. Less? Yes, I could have. If I would have listened to my intuition, if I would have listened to my higher self more, I could have. Some of the stuff was not destined to happen to me. Some of the stuff was because I wasn't listening. Okay, now some of the stuff was destined to happen, and the stuff that was destined to happen did not kill me. It just made me stronger, and it proved something into me, and it gave me further insight and empathy and sympathy while I am walking my path of destiny, right? Because in order A to happen, like in order for B to happen, A had to happen, right? And stuff like that. Because pretty soon, yeah, because I like to share the stuff that I have overcome. I have overcome and I have survived. And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say, because everybody be like, because God chose me for this, the chosen people, like, and I accepted the assignment to heal my family bloodline. Me, I did it. I did it because apparently, from when it got tainted to when I was born, nobody accepted that assignment. It was like, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. And then here come me, coming back on my reincarnation, and I'm all like, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. But I get it though. Like I get it. I absolutely get it. Now, because I chose that, do I get extra blessings and stuff? Damn right I do. Damn right I do. Damn right I do. Okay, but like literally, really, does that make me special or anything? No, it doesn't. Because I chose it and because I'm on assignment. So I chose the assignment. So I'm not chosen. I chose the assignment. Okay? So it makes me look at things, it makes me look at my life, the path, and everything. I always have a choice. And so when you say that some deity chose you for this, and most of the time we all know it's the Abrahamic God that people be like, we were chose for this. Because what happened is it takes away your choice of free will. It takes away your accountability to actually do something, that action that is required, right? In my previous video, I was talking about me asking the Orisha and my ancestors to clear my path, and I wasn't doing nothing. Like I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't clearing out stank energy. I wasn't making room for all this newness that I'm asking them for. So why would they? Like, why would they? Like, I wouldn't even making room in me for new stuff. Okay? Not even talking about spiritual stuff. I mean, not even talking about material stuff. But because I was born a Capricorn. I like money. I like resources, right? And when I say resources, just doesn't mean just money. I like currency, okay? I like currency. But if I'm holding on to old funky energy, old funky stuff, how you gonna get new stuff? But that was that other video. So that was it. I wasn't chose for this. My ancestors didn't choose me. Although I am my ancestors' wildest dream, because I was like, I'll do it, because this is hard work. This is hard work. Healing your ancestral line is hard work. Reconnecting and being uncolonized is hard work. And sometimes a lonely path, right? And I'm not a black sheep of the family or nothing like that. They like me. I'm everybody's favorite, okay? I'm everybody's favorite, and I know this. So I'm not a black sheep. I'm not a sheep at all. I'm a goat. Again, here we go. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a goat, okay? So they can be sheep and I'm a goat, but I'm still everybody's favorite. And I chose this. I chose this. So it really doesn't make me extra special or anything like that. I just chose to do this. And now, now I'm gonna have to go into meditation and be like, why would I choose this? I need to talk to me in the other life and be like, why would you choose this? Why? So I'm gonna come back on the video after I talk to my Ori and be like, why did we choose this? Why did we choose this? Huh? What makes you think like this is gonna be awesome? Okay, have the day you deserve. Bye-bye.